The WHEDA Foundation is excited to share important updates about this year's housing grant program, including eligibility criteria, the application process, and key deadlines. Whether you're a returning applicant or new to our program, this session will provide valuable insights and practical tips to help you navigate the application process. The Housing Grant Program, or HGP, is aimed at supporting Wisconsin's most vulnerable residents. This program provides capital funding to develop and improve housing and shelter across the state. Since its inception in 1985 by the WHEDA Foundation, more than $30 million has been awarded to enhance emergency transitional and permanent housing facilities. The program addresses immediate housing needs and strengthens the foundation of our communities, promoting long-term stability and growth. The application form is available now and will remain open until July 31st, 2026. In August, WHEDA staff will do a technical review of applications to establish eligibility. In September and October, the review committee will read and score applications. Grant awards will be announced in December, and funds will be distributed in January and February of 2027. One of the primary uses of our housing grant awards is rehabilitation. This involves making necessary repairs or improvements to existing structures to ensure they are safe and habitable. Funds can also be used for handicap accessibility improvements. This is crucial for making housing facilities inclusive and accessible to everyone, regardless of physical ability. The grant also supports conversions and additions to buildings or units. This might include modifying a space to serve a different purpose or expanding existing facilities to accommodate more residents. Building and site acquisitions are also eligible uses. This allows organizations to acquire properties and develop them into suitable housing facilities. And finally, the funds can be used for new construction projects, enabling the creation of entirely new housing to meet the growing demand. The grants cannot be used for market or feasibility studies, services or operating costs, vehicles or transportation services, or nursing homes. The grants are not for personal home improvement projects or down payment assistance. The funds can't be used to cover costs of application preparation or any project costs prior to the HGP award date. Applications will be accepted from June 2nd through July 31st, 2026. The program has $2 million available to support improvements for emergency transitional housing and permanent housing. Each project can receive a maximum grant of $50,000 with no minimum award. This flexibility encourages a wide range of projects to apply and benefit from the program. Applicants have the flexibility to apply for funding in both available categories: emergency transitional housing and permanent housing. However, each applicant is limited to one application per category. This limitation ensures a fair distribution of opportunities among applicants. At least 25% and no more than 75% of the total funds will be allocated to any single category, and this range ensures a balanced distribution of resources. Eligible organizations include nonprofit organizations or cooperatives, community development, redevelopment, and housing authorities, local units of government, and Native American tribal authorities. Nonprofit organizations and cooperatives should be in good standing with the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions. Organizations that have received 3 consecutive awards from the WHEDA Foundation Housing Grant Program are not eligible. So if you received an award in 2023, 2024, and 2025, you must wait until the 2027 cycle to apply again, ensuring others have the opportunity to benefit from the grant. In addition, applicants who have not submitted final reports for prior grants and have exceeded the 12-month completion deadline are not eligible. To successfully complete your application, you'll want to gather all the necessary documentation and information in advance. First, you'll need essential organization information. This includes your employer identification number, IRS tax status, Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions Entity ID, and the date your organization was incorporated. These details help verify your eligibility and legitimacy. Next, ensure your budget is ready. This is crucial for the review process as it demonstrates financial planning and project feasibility. You'll be asked to upload an offer to purchase document for acquisitions. For rehabilitation, construction, or accessibility projects, you'll need to submit at least 2 bids to substantiate your cost estimates. You'll upload financials, including recent Form 990s, audits, or other relevant financial documents. And you'll also need to upload your project budget, along with any additional supporting documentation you think might enhance your application. Finally, your narratives are a vital part of the application. You should prepare a concise organization summary, a project description, an explanation of the beneficiary impact, and project development details. These narratives are your chance to convey the significance and impact of your project to your community. Applications should be completed in FormSite. To apply for the 2026 housing grant, you'll need to create a user profile by clicking on New User and entering your email address and password. Once you've accessed the application, you can save your progress at any time by confirming you're not a robot and then clicking Save Progress. These buttons are at the bottom of the application. Once your application is complete, click Submit. As a reminder, applications are open now and will close July 31st. Awardees will be announced in December. If you're awarded, all projects must be completed within 12 months of receiving the grant funding. Once you've wrapped up your project, you'll need to submit a final report. This should include all relevant receipts to ensure transparency and accountability. Submitting these compliance documents will ensure you're eligible to apply for future grants. If the scope of your project changes, don't worry, you have the option to apply for a fund reallocation. If that request is approved, you can use the funds for your new project scope. Additionally, if you encounter delays, you can apply for an extension. For all necessary forms and more information, please visit the WHEDA website. Thank you for your interest in the 2026 Housing Grant Program, and thank you for your commitment to ensuring everyone in Wisconsin has safe housing. If you have questions about the program or trouble with the application, please reach out to us at wheda.foundation@wheda.com.